Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brandon here for RC Nightmare, and today we're giving you another unboxing. This is the Exceed RC Rally Monster EP. This is their all-wheel drive, brushless short course truck. So these have great price points. There's a lot of good stuff on here. You get brushless out of the box. Because the box doesn't do it a whole lot of justice, let's open it up right away and take a look here. You see on the side of the box I show pretty much every single model they make. So this is how it comes out of the box. Of course, you get the manual and parts package in here, exploded diagrams, decals, all that stuff. Here we have the charger and transmitter. Just a simple wall charger for the stock pack. This is going to be probably for NiCads and nickel monohydrides only. A slower charger, we're looking at a probably 2 to 3 hour charge with this guy. We have a 2.4 gigahertz transmitter. Always good to see that. Again, that's a standard now in RC. If you don't have 2.4, you should probably upgrade to it. Everyone's running it. We don't have to worry about any frequency conflicts, things like that. So you got a little antenna, trigger, steering. Let's see what kind of options we have. Steering dual rates, throttle dual rates too, so you can turn down the throttle sensitivity as well and reversing. And this, I think, is taking just 4 AA's. Yep. So only 4 AA's. That makes it real simple. Very efficient radios, long lasting. Beats the 8 AA's we used to run, and those won't even last you for the week. So get this guy out of its cage. Now that I've thrown my scissors, there she is. So this is a little smaller than what we're used to. They do call it a 10 scale, but I gotta say, it looks in more, I guess if I had to put a scale to it, it's looking more like a 12 scale. I wouldn't say it's that much smaller, but you know, you compare it to like the short course truck behind me, just a little bit smaller. Just a bit. There's nothing wrong with that really, because we're running all standard 10 scale components, so that just leads to a little lighter truck and a better power to weight ratio on the track or if you're bashing. You got obviously the whole pre-painted body here, and we got chrome rims to match. Take this guy off, standard Lexan. There you have it. Check out all that. We have aluminum top plate. We have dual bell crank steering with the servo saver built in, which is adjustable. We have steel threaded turnbuckles all the way around, so you can adjust all your suspension. We have aluminum shock towers front and rear. Besides the aluminum shock towers, we also have aluminum threaded body shocks. So these are oil-filled shocks. You can adjust the preload on the spring just by turning the adjuster on there. It's kind of nice to see aluminum bodied. You don't usually get that out of the box. This is all-wheel drive, of course, so we have a center aluminum drive shaft with steel outdrives on the differentials. The axles are steel dog bones, front and rear. So we got a pretty bulletproof drivetrain all the way around. Love to see that. The receiver is a little 4-channel module. The motor, I don't see any printing on it, so I couldn't tell you what kV it is. I do know it's brushless. If I had to guess, it's going to be around a 3,000 or 4,000 kV on a truck of this size. And a programmable brushless speed controller with a fan included on top. So again, not something you usually get. I also see that we have a little cap bank included here. Capacitors, or I call it a cap bank, helps protect the ESC from high frequency interference, I guess you could call it. Really, when we're dealing with this kind of power on brushless system, there's a lot of load, and the caps help soak up some of that load so the speed controller doesn't get knocked out. The included battery, I'm going to take it out so we can see what the capacity is. We have a 3000 8.4 volt pack. So as I was looking at the charger before, I see it's a 1000 output, so that translates to a 3-hour charge time on the stock pack. You can upgrade, of course, to LiPo if you'd like to. Because the ESC is programmable, you can turn on the LiPo cutoff so that you can run that appropriately. And I think this little yellow tag here is going to give me some info on that. So it can take up to 2-cell LiPo battery, and you make sure you program it for the right cutoff, is what they're telling you. So there is a cutoff in there. Make sure you only run a 2-cell. That tells me that the motors are probably a little bit higher than what I guessed before, probably 4,000 or 5,000 kV. That's going to get a lot of top-end speed on a 2-cell only. We got full ball bearings throughout. Like I said before, threaded steel turnbuckles, so a lot of adjustability. Front and rear bumpers. There's some flex to these, so again, when you hit something, you want the bumper to soak up the hit, absorb that impact so it doesn't get translated to the rest of the truck and break another part. And then the front pin retainers are aluminum as well, so when your arm takes a hit, it's pulling on an aluminum piece instead of plastic. It's great to see that. And then another nice little feature on a truck of this size is to see a completely enclosed gearbox. So the pinion and spur gear are completely enclosed in this plastic box. That avoids dirt and debris getting in there, chewing up your gears, and over time just creating havoc in general. Steering servo, unfortunately, is unlabeled, so I could not tell you if it's a high torque digital. I do see that it has an aluminum case on it, which is nice, so that's hinting that it might be a little bit higher grade. Really, what's left for us to do is take this thing out, run it, and give you guys a review. We're going to do some bashing on it and give you a run-in video. Check out our Friend of RC channel for all the reviews on products like this. If you guys have any questions about the Exceed RC Rally Monster EP, feel free to comment on down below. While you're at it, check out our website, rcnightmare.com. Thanks for watching this video, guys. We'll see you soon.